Mahomes won his 5th straight game against the Niners.
6-0?
The Chiefs have won their 6th straight game this season. They the big dogs. That's what it is. We get it. We get that they're great. But, Shady, what does another Chiefs victory, 6-0, only undefeated team, what's it mean for the NFL?
Nothing. NFL already knew what was going on. They know what the Chiefs, what they about.
Yeah.
I keep saying this. I played in a era where it was ran by the Patriots, right? Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. Now, today, nobody wants to believe it, but, yo, we were living in the Patrick Mahomes era. It's his show.
I believe it.
And the Chiefs are bullies. You ever watch, what's that movie with Debo?
Yeah.
When they walk around Friday, you put your chain in. Put that chain in. Right? And then when we leave the bay, bring that chain back out. Right? So I just think that they blend everybody. And another thing is, the biggest thing I really learned about this win over the Niners.
What's that?
Is that 111 days, man. You know what's going to be at? Super Bowl on Fox. That's where they'll be at, on the three-peat. I got to give them boys credit. They beat the good teams. They beat the bad teams. They beat the super talented teams with the best rosters. They win when they got Travis Kelce playing his best. And they win when they have all their wide receivers hurt. Because we can make excuses about everything else. No, not Patrick Mahomes. 2 picks, not playing well, this and the third. I'm going to find a way to win this game. You see the 33-yard scramper he had? You see him run over the dude in the end zone.
Hey,
listen, all I'm saying is Andy Reid and the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes and that defense, they find a way to win. I don't care who it is, what they doing, what time, what element. They going to win.
I'm glad you said it like that, 2-5, because my answer is different, but it borrows everything you just said. The Chiefs win, Chase, to me, James, it says you need 3 things to beat the Chiefs, and you need them all at the same time.
Okay.
You need a mastermind of an offensive coordinator. You need an elite defense, check. And you need a Hall of Fame quarterback. To beat the Chiefs, that's what you need, and you need them all at the same time. And not only do you need those 3 all at the same time, if you don't have them all on your roster, is your team capable of them playing like that on that day? Meaning, Jared Goff is capable of playing like a Hall of Famer for a day. Ben Johnson is capable of being a savant. He is more often than not. But is the Lions defense capable of being elite? Like, to beat the Chiefs, you need 3 things, and you need them all at the same time. You need an elite defense, you need a Hall of Fame quarterback, and you need a savant of an offensive mind. And if you don't have them all, can they all be that on that day? Nick Foles is not a Hall of Fame quarterback, but in the Super Bowl versus the Patriots, you best believe he played like one. And so when I'm watching that game, Chase, everybody thinks they got a good defense. Chiefs got an elite defense. Everybody thinks they got a great quarterback. Patrick Mahomes, even in a statistically atrocious season, still set a record for his longest run in a regular season game in his career.
Come on, man.
So he's still doing record type of things, even when everything else looks bad. You need them 3 things to beat the
one more time.
elite defense.
Hall of Fame
quarterback,
great
and a
play
savant of a master of a play caller. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Niners almost had
You got it? Okay. No, I think it means that the rest of the NFL should be worried. Because, Shady, let's just go back to what you said. They already knew they could win. But it's how they're winning this year, which I love, because they do have an elite defense with Steve Spagnuolo. They do have an elite offensive play caller and offensive mind in Andy Reid, and they do have a Hall of Fame quarterback. But that Hall of Fame quarterback is middle of the pack or lower in every major statistical category, and it doesn't even matter. He's got 6 touchdowns. He leads the leagues in interceptions. He's giving the ball away, and he's making some throws, and I'm like, you shouldn't be making that. But what Andy Reid calls money downs, okay, that's 3rd down and red zone. That is when they take care of business. Yesterday was their best 3rd down output. They were 57%. And yesterday was their best red zone output. They were 80%. Season best on the road when you need it the most. And the Chiefs have become a running team, man. Like, truly, absolute masterclass from Andy Reid. He's sticking with the run. Usually, you know, you want to get Patrick Mahomes those yards and those throws, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions. But they had 37 rushes for 186 yards and 4 touchdowns on the ground versus what is supposed to be bang, bang, Niner gang defense.
Bang, bang.
That's the best thing about Andy Reid. He knows every single game is a different theme. And that's what I like about Andy. He doesn't just pigeonhole himself into, we're just going to let Patrick Mahomes cook. He's going to fill out the game, and then in the 4th quarter, 3rd quarter, he's going to call the plays to overtake that game, and it's exactly what he did on the road versus the Niners.
The whole NFL should be scared if they wasn't already scared. Because, and the reason why I had all these things checked, because you say big-time defense. You said Hall of Fame quarterback. And you said a really good offensive coordinator to beat the Chiefs. All right. But what if they play like that? Right? Because what if Patty plays like a Hall of Fame quarterback like he is? What if Andy Reid is the play caller like he is? And what if they continue to play like that on defense consistently? Who gonna beat them? Because they all ain't been playing and doing none of that. If we were to sit up here and say Patrick Mahomes gonna go out here today in the Bay Area and have 154 passing yards and 2 picks and no touchdowns, and they gonna dominate that football game, you would have bet on that, Shady. Because this is crazy.
I don't bet against the Chiefs.
They look dominant and they played average. How does that even make sense?
Bar. That's real.
That don't even make no sense.
Hold on, say that again, James. Hold on. You said they look dominant.
They look dominant and played average.
On offense. They played excellent on defense.
They look dominant and played average. We're talking, this is a team game.
Team game, yeah.
The best player on the team is the quarterback. They look dominant and they played average, man. Against a team the way we thought was bully, and they were dominant. In your home territory. Hey, you ain't beat us 5 straight times in a row, man.
5-0.
Come on now. And Patty Mahomes has beat you when he's played well. He's beat you when he's played weak. He's beat you when he didn't even have to play because the defense took over football games. This is scary for the whole NFL because we continue to come up here and say, this is what you got to do to beat the Chiefs. But what we ain't saying is, what if the Chiefs get to playing back to the Chiefs football? Who gonna stop them then? This is crazy.
And one thing about the Chiefs, we gotta leave the stats alone with the Chiefs, all right? Because I feel like every other team and players, we can talk about the stats, but like Patrick Mahomes don't need no stats, right? And you can look at the numbers he had, because some of them picks wasn't his fault. Like the one was tipped, and the other one, he threw the one pick. What was that? Oh, the wide receiver fell. He fell down. Right, he falls. So all I'm gonna say is, like, I want to leave the stats alone when it comes to Patrick Mahomes, because there's times where the game looks ugly and then he turns it on.
They know how to win.
We talk about the it factor. He has that it factor. I don't care how I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna get it done. If I gotta throw it, I gotta run it. Got those screens, wherever it takes. He's gonna win. That's what he does. So for Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, the Chiefs, let's leave the stats out of it. Only stat that matters to the Chiefs is a win.
Here in the facility, we got guys that played with guys, not just guys that talk about guys. Shady McCoy, you played with Josh Allen, so get it popping. Has Josh Allen officially put all concerns to rest?
Yes. Josh has. Have the Bills? Right, okay. Josh was never the concern. I played with Josh as a rookie, and now he's looking phenomenal. But it's not about him, though. If you look at the Bills, it's wins, right? You got the Cardinals 2-4, Dolphins 2-4, Jags 2-5, Jets 2-5, and then 1-5 the Titans that they just beat, whoop they tail bad, right? But the losses, Ravens 4-2, the Texans 5-2. So it's better teams. And with the better teams, I need my superstars to start playing really, really well. That's why they made the trade for Amari Cooper, who looked good in his debut, right? Still didn't really know the plays. You're gonna show that. He didn't know the play, but he got the touchdown. I think he's getting better and better with time, right? And then you look at Keon Coleman. Rookie that we thought would be really, really good. When would he catch on? He's finally catching on. So I need him to keep emerging as that star, that superstar we think he will be. But I need to see them beat some better teams, though, right?
That's a good point.
And how they do it. Because last time I checked, when the Ravens played the Bills, when the Texans played the Bills, they play man coverage because our cornerbacks and secondary is better than your wide receivers. Well, they made some adjustments, though. So I want to see what it looks like when they play some other teams. Now, they do have this, though. Week 8 all the way to week 12 to the bye, they got Seahawks, Dolphins, Colts, and Chiefs. So out of that matchup, I want to say that maybe the Seahawks and the Chiefs are a pretty good matchup. I want to see how they do against them.
That's a really well said. That's really well said. Shady, let me ask you this. If indeed the Bills don't beat those dominant teams, because like you said, the Seahawks are good, they're not great. Dolphins are bad, Colts not great. Then you see the Chiefs.
Right.
If you don't see what you need to see from the Bills throughout the course of the regular season, will that limit your faith come the postseason, or are you still like, in Josh, I trust?
I mean, Josh is always going to be phenomenal because he's a phenomenal player. He's always going to find a way to make something happen because he's that good, right? You got some players that elevate the team, but there's a level of it, though. Like, he only could do so much by himself. We've been watching the games before they even got Amari Cooper, and it's like everything they do on offense, it goes through him. He got to run the ball, he got to throw the ball, he got to buy time to get these guys open. So what happens when you play these better teams, right? Because we think they're an elite team. So if we put elite team versus elite team and you keep getting beat by this elite team, are you really an elite team? That's my question.
That's really well said.
I just need Josh he's going to do his thing, but I need his role players to step up and make some more plays.
And he would suggest that he's had that before in Stephon Diggs.
I know you saw that.
Yeah,
I know you saw that.
Seen it.
The camera didn't see it.
They seen it. They seen it.
Look at that.
Sit it back. You got one-handed.
One-handed.
What's it mean, though, 2-5? Like, you've seen Josh Allen personally up close. Yeah. Obviously, you played with him. He's had a number one receiver before. Some would suggest Amari Cooper is better than Stephon Diggs. I'm not here to debate that right now. But what does it mean for the Bills, man? What's it mean for the Bills?
That's a good conversation.
Wait, what they say? What the people say?
Some would suggest that Amari Cooper is better than Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
Ooh,
wait, what? They both good.
What's it mean for the Bills? You saw Amari Cooper. It was his first game, 60-plus yards, got a tug. He beat man coverage. Can the Bills now go to the next level with this?
I think they can because they got this right here. You need a guy like Amari Cooper, a elite wide receiver, right? Small things. If he don't even know the playbook right now, but when you watch the tape with him as a coach and you see that, like, ooh, we got one, right? When you see certain splash plays from different people, it makes you believe more. So now it's like, okay, we gave him a little bit certain size of the offense, the game plan. Okay, next game, give him a little more. And by the time they get to the bye week, they're gonna be really rolling. So I think they need this part to get going. In the playoffs, I always say this: it's a superstar sport.
Yeah.
Right. And coaches can do all the X's and O's they want, right? The yelling and coaching, put players in position to make plays. But if they don't make plays, what can happen?
Sometimes you got to line up.
Because one thing James did say up there that stuck to me is that all these other wide receivers we have on the roster, though, that's really coached well and disciplined, they can't do that. Yeah. They can't do that. Mm-hmm. So when you get Amari Cooper on the same page as Josh Allen, they're going to be scary.
And some players are just different. That's why I like how James said, like, it's interesting.
Yeah. Can't teach it.
You can't teach it. You can't coach it. You can't try. It's just some dudes just have that. Man. Amari Cooper's one of them dudes.
Amari Cooper is one of them dudes, and I said it last week. Amari Cooper's different. He's one of the best route runners we have in our game. Yeah. Whoever you think is like that. Jay Jettis, Devontae Adams, whoever you think is like that, Cooper's in that conversation as a route runner. This is big. This right here, like I said, this lets me know the Buffalo Bills can compete. Mm-hmm. Because there's no way, as a defensive coordinator, you're turning on this tape, watching Amari Cooper this week, saying, we playing man-to-man. Ain't no way. Now, the Titans coming into this game, let's see what Coop got. They ain't on the same page. He just got here. Everybody else been playing the man-to-man. Let's line up playing man-to-man too. Now that you've seen that, you're going to have to play the Buffalo Bills defense. We know they can run the ball with James Cook. We know Josh Allen can run the ball. So offensively, this screams that they have a chance. Now, for me, the defense, it's up to you to be able to see how far you're going to go because offensively, they're going to be okay.
And this acquisition of Amari Cooper, what we're not talking about enough is that it makes defenses play the Buffalo Bills differently. Mm-hmm. You're going to be in a lot more too high looks. Ray Davis, James Cook, going to get more carries. And that's what I like about Joe Brady, the offensive coordinator. He's sticking with the run. And when you stick with the run, it makes Josh Allen's job easier. He can now truly become a point guard. The guy has not thrown an interception all year long. He's just dink, dunk. When a play presents itself down the field, he's taking it, he's making these plays. But when you play differently against defenses, then that opens up the playbook for Joe Brady.
What up, YouTube family? Welcome to the facility. Thanks for watching, and you better be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to get more highlights from the show and all of our exclusive content.